I miss Honorable Mr. Kennedy Agyapong. This is coming from Sarkodie, the highest, the best rapper, and also the greatest rapper of all time here in Ghana. He has finally come out to say he has missed Kennedy Agyapong. In fact, for some time now, as we've been reporting right here on this channel, Kennedy Agyapong, since the time that he came out to say that his party, talking about the New Patriotic Party, has not treated him fairly. He has refused to come out to talk on behalf of the New Patriotic Party, citing say, so he's nobody's spokesperson and he's not going to fight on behalf of the party and even do anything that will put his life and his reputation or occupation in jeopardy. And because of that, Kennedy Agyapong, we've seen for a lot of times now, getting to about 2 months, he has never gone on any media station to talk. In fact, not even on his own Net2 TV. And then the people too gave him a chance for him to speak, talking about Adum TV Bedroom every Tuesdays, and also OKFM. Anas have gone to them and Anas have sanctioned and also sued all of these two people and anybody who gave Kennedy Agyapong a chance, including Kennedy Agyapong's own Net2 TV. So because of that, a lot of people are saying this time around, it's like we've put Kennedy Agyapong in a tight corner. They have locked his mouth, they've blocked him, they've created barriers so he can't speak anymore, he can't talk his mind here in Ghana. But then shocking, Michael Owusu-Addo, real name Michael Owusu-Addo, whose nickname here in Ghana is Sarkodie, is one of the best rappers here in Ghana, the most popular and by far the best here in Ghana, has come out to say that he has missed Kennedy Agyapong. Sarkodie, in a recent interview, apart from what he wrote on his Twitter handle, indicated that he has a very deep love for Kennedy Agyapong because whenever he goes out of the country and he steps outside, let's say Dubai, UK, US, he feels sorry for Mother Ghana. I've not traveled before, but those who have traveled usually tell me on phone that Ghana, Charlie, if you should leave Ghana, you should step outside. You feel pity for our beloved country, Ghana, because you realize our leaders are doing certain things which are not good, and then perhaps they are just taking advantage of the system and misusing and corrupting the system and any resources and money that we have. So usually people feel so brave, but then if you have traveled to see before, you will perhaps understand them. I believe the lives of my channel and Sonabako Abrafoso Obuasi Ebrifejan will attest to this particular thing that I'm saying. So Sarkodie in previous times have really applauded talking about Kennedy Agyapong, saying that he really have a very deep and affectionate love for him. And since the time that the brouhaha happened between Anas and Kennedy Agyapong, Sarkodie never uttered a word. He was quiet. Perhaps he was also enjoying the whole ride, saying he said, let's see, who is who, talking about Anas and Kennedy Agyapong. We want to know who the master is. He didn't say anything, but now that Kennedy Agyapong has said that his own political party, New Patriotic Party, have not played fair with him, they've not treated him fairly after he's gone on many media platforms to fight on behalf of the station. And what a small crowd, they even came to his house to beg him for him to fight Anas Anas, because they thought that Anas wanted to bring their party, that's the New Patriotic Party, down, and he was the only person who could be the mouthpiece of the New Patriotic Party. So based on this, he went on many media platforms to fight Anas, and since the sanctions and the cases came, talking about the encounter that he had with the police and also parliament sanctioning him, he said that enough is enough, and since then he has pledged that he's not going to talk about anything. But then guess what? It seems like there are a lot of people who really love Kennedy Agyapong, but then they don't just come out, they don't come out and say anything. They are just gladly waiting in their houses, praying Kennedy Agyapong will come back and talk. And Sarkodie is one of them. On the screens, you see some of the comments on the screens as we are showing you. One from Isaac Dixon, lol, only if he misses you too. And one from Kojo Asamari, King, what do you miss? Or what do you miss already about him? He's quite now open, or he's quite now, I can see that clearly. And somebody to put his number there to say that if you want to reach Kennedy Agyapong, this is the number that you can reach him. So there are lots of reactions. People are reacting as we are showing you more excerpts on Twitter. Sarkodie also came back to write again, I miss Honorable Mr. Kennedy Agyapong. In fact, he really miss him too. He really miss him too. And then a lot of people are commenting. Yeah, Afrakoma also right, Lord, really So there are a lot of people who are backing Sarkodie on this one. Basically, all that they want is that they want Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong should come back and come and talk, because there's a saying in account that you never know the importance of something unless it is not there again. Say kind the fear at that point na so far so na so anywhere that will feature before no oko pesika and the boy say idea na da ha idea china idea san na da ha san and who for so sir Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong is just like the catalyst that most of us have rejected as the cornerstone. Now people are beginning to feel say indeed the Casa Bebrebe no and the fights no, it was understandable, and in fact he really gave Ghanaian politics a little bit of touch, because as I'm talking to you now, he and Alote Jacobs are regarded as the honest politicians of both parties, talking about Agyapong being on the New Patriotic Party and then Alote Jacobs being on the New National Democratic Congress. So there are more comments, more comments as we are showing you on the screen. People are commenting, people are talking. In fact, Kennedy Agyapong, the love is great. We'll leave you to get more reactions and claims of what people are saying and what all these things is about. We hope that Kennedy Agyapong, if he gets this message, he'll gladly come back and then perhaps start talking again. We miss him, bloggers, Pinax TV. We miss him. Yes, we news being craft. Thank you very much for watching.
And ask Professor Fobi, say, if this is the percentage you are going to get for Ghana, Mama oil anchor for more. Mama anchor for more. You see what we are going through, as if say Agyapong here, Nyankopon ko agree on the man different. And not different, but I love my country. Let us ask them the agreement they signed and what is coming to Ghana. Okay, some say 16 constituencies. Let us use example of Western region. Baby, I to oil. Call them and ask. When you have these white people flying from Cote d'Ivoire every morning to come and work and go back, Ghana for in anticipation is there oil aba. Although almost one down the border, and what takrade cousin be or CCB, nobody is renting.
For real?
Yes, because they fly from Cote d'Ivoire to Ghana. Benefita.
Now, Honorable, say now can for more parliament one time I hear the oil nearby. I said Ghana, we've gotten oil, and you guys went through the agreement, signed the deal, and all that till today. What went wrong?
Yeah, me I say yeah oil, but when we were doing the calculation, maybe Madam Stella Edin, the percentage that they are giving us a wrong. Well, on why more international United Nations say and this is how they all started, and you say what? How? 10%? So I question Professor Fobi. He said, Prof, that's how the agreement here muyi. 10% or so. We'll get corporate taxes and whatever. I know how these people can evade corporate taxes. Very simple. When do you take corporate tax from him? Whatever money that he has to pay, or back at your so the Akoshe move for repairs. So how are you going to get it? So whatever he declares as a corporate, that is what you get. How can you sign an agreement in anticipation, say, corporate tax will even be more than what you're supposed to get? Tell that to the docs. Bisaho, say, yeti. And you pa ne chire say o man Ghana, you too oil. Chire now him, oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, come to Parliament and see how they do the distribution of the money. My question to Ghanaians is that the president NTNE now question home. Say, Emra na yen too oil no. Ghanaian workers a kwaba na na facility omuka. Nebisa say how much goes into administration to pay workers in this country? Is that how you utilize your oil resources? Please, I don't want to listen. Move on to another topic.
Right. The
GNPC. When they sign bogus agreement, interest. GNPC workers in our their interest first, not Ghana. And I talk on authority. Person may challenge you. One day, I'm going to buy. I'm going to Ghana. The other may number come here. na na omo ti omo de brofo se omo nyai na ayi no gumtirim e ba ye no me hwe wo mo ayi saa me ready ade no first me question wo Capital Hotel. I remember very well say honorable Bongo for Bongo got up and said, oh, me engineer, and they said, I say, please tell that to the dogs. We engineer TDA. This is simple mathematics. First page, they capture $60 million. The next page, the same item will capture $60 million. Now I say double calculation. No. Me nu amu kikiri. A general radio so. Now NDC ni amu so was it an interview for minister was say why dining hall prefect. He had just come to parliament. He didn't know anything. Now, Oma Kachira, Oma did the matter. Oba Adum FM. Okay, Kans Kwasiasem. Because of that, he respects me on that. When he realized that, Yaba, me challenge you. Tisania, Anna, you so me court to me, Galamsey. I will continue to fight until the truth come out. Everybody was against it, but you know way a double taxation. One day, me na motorway, neighbor. Then somebody called me from GNPC. Was honorable. Debbie, don't give up. At the end, I can no cry. And as I shame in cry, me knew they finally came back to Parliament, the floor of the House, to withdraw the budget and reduce it by $60 million. Go and check.
The second $60 million
yes,
to identify.
Yes, go and check in the hands up. I challenge them. Guy no cry says, oh my Ministry of Energy. Me challenge you more. They wanted to do it quiet, but say make in Agyapong. No. Ghana first. Aro we are momo bogus journalists, they write, oh, we are person wakasa, na the constituency for who say wakasa enti yeso kare Agyapong. When I save this nation $60 million, about purpose. Because no money magurase. So they withdrew their budget and corrected it by reducing it by $60 million. So if I have it at the back of my mind, they say, say na GNPC for operating. Now I'll catch it up and say, Omo Kohunwe. Oma Bushia for no mama, percentage ye wom. Oma Bushia for Kwana Bedi, and Ukwanum, you know, they'll sign a bogus contract. 16 constituencies in the northern region. Read my lips. You will see that they will not benefit from this oil now. Okay.
Maybe this will be different.
Maybe the president should open his eyes.
Maybe they've learned from the Western
he should call for the agreement.
Okay.
And scrutinize it. Maybe I may catch you. MPPO, NDCO, Ghana first. GNPC, Mabejra, Yaka story, Moniaji. Bisa hu minu ya menu uti hese. Inti Ghana. Ahuchira yo woman. Petra yeton 22 cities a gallon. Inti yetu oil wa Ghana. Asam sebe. Move on to another topic.
Right. We'll just take a quick short break. When we come back, there are more issues to talk about. Okay, I've been told to activate the phone lines. And of course, the number to call is 0240 550 899. 0240 550 899. Right. So, okay, I've just been informed we are not closing now. We have more time. So we'll just suspend the phone interaction for now and we'll move on to an issue of illegal mining, what we call galamsey. Honorable, you seem to be bothered a lot by these galamsey issues. Over the past few days, we've been hearing court cases here and there and stuff like that. How are you?
Before I answer you or go on to, go and read the unification of America and see the role Abraham Lincoln played. And then me no me benefit will be sorry me wish and he said obeko America a 1 month's dream. That time now they have mafias in the East Coast, mafias in the West Coast. So when you bring America together, no more powers no echo. So they resisted Abraham Lincoln. To a extent, number one, they killed number one to try on one castle man.
Yeah.
But he fought. How many years ago? Look at his dream. I have traveled far and wide, and I have seen how Obroninua obetu gold waha. Senya or cherish the environment.
Well said.
Now we share yeni a choir do faso. Say ni or some mills. Oh Ghana, Jesus Christ. Musaria, where's your minister? And until I must be more no.
Oh, now I heard then.
Maybe. Until I must be more no. I'll tell you the truth, like it is. Ni or some mills. So when you're minister for lands and natural resources, now to me, Emma license and permit for C&G Alaska, Alexa, to go and mine in the forest. We a minister who vision. We a minister who vision. You see, now when they caught a unity, mama you arresting nipa bebre. Yes. Now Musha, what is going on? Now China restaurant ayedidi wanim.
Okay, and picture where you then location.
Drop. Wasa grabo.
Okay.
C&G Alaska for. Now my problem is say, you too gold wasa obuasi ni nyina takwa. Were these things happening? Within the 8 years of administration of NDC, they became so loose. This, you know, I'm say, me magu omani masintino defamation. I have the document. The suspension letter that was written, and it said they were given license for prospecting, not extracting. So they were extracting, and therefore they've suspended their license. I read it. I have cross-checked with Minerals Commission. Is it defamation? The same document I read. As of August, me Kasabe 17th August, you know. Now, one license and one permit, you know, from a Forestry Commission. Now, August 8 in 2018. I have cross-checked with Minerals Commission. Now, I will know some more catch them. Minerals Commission boss was you. One license are expired. So many kukudua bahasa omu berenew because ye cause officials from Minerals Commission baby a C&G Alaska here Juma. One say they will not allow them. They prevented them with guns.
They prevented the state
officials,
state agencies from visiting.
Yes, omu yari Ghana. Now what go to Canada. Say Canadian no woman. Say some funa wodi wo ye near forest ni mo. Obetime di some funa wo Canada and survive. Wow, some Russian no Alaska no ye Alexa no ye Russian. Let him go to Siberia.
Who are the people? Who are those? Who are we looking at?
Why Omutong and Sasino, Alaska for no, and the match Chinese for the Ghana for contract. Omna Beti Assassi 34 square miles. And almost sell. And Thomas Uncle for you.
Okay.
And you call that defamation? You call that defamation? I am not going to organize people from the whole Ghana and demonstrate against this company. I will do it. Obey to me, stop me. Because we have to take our destiny.
But if their license is expired,
then it has expired.
So the Mineral Commission can ask them to stay off wherever they
because
are.
they are being protected by some government officials and some previous government officials. And some journalists like Wakubako and a lawyer like Egbefebu. And say me body no na omumfa and call defamation, and I face them. Say Ghana first. It is not MPP. And nobody can stop me. We will support the president to make sure say Galamsey no dey yejai. What do you mean see? Emrantia ni mabawa mu ya Galamsey amu MPP for no because she omu wo Chairman Kuti efie ewo asen ena amu ka che me say oh we omu nya dwuma nya na baby am support woman say soldier for no chi woman no omo de omo ni ahwe awia. That I'm against it. But say mu say asase. I'm afraid when memrantia no yesi ena bebre omu be ma na wu.
Okay, honorable, just hold